told I could be here, so I am.
Yes.
I don't have to sleep like a normal human tonight, so here I am.
None of us do. Actually, I do. I do have to work tomorrow, but fuck it, you know. All right. This is one of my favorite games on PlayStation 2, and yes, I do own the fucking thing, and the console is up in the attic, so, you know, fuck you, Sony. All right.
I mean, I'd rather not, but, you know.
I mean, you know. Okay, I just realized I need to share my window for you two. Share my screen.
Bold of you to assume I have eyeballs. Also, hello, chat.
Okay, it is shared. And here we go. Rail, are you ready?
God.
He's ready.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, God, a core memory.
Yes. Oh, God, I love this game. I'm terrible at it, but I love it.
No idea what's going on. Why is it snowing?
There's
Why
a
is it
sword.
snowing on a sword?
Because alliteration.
What, snow swordful?
Yes.
Stab the sidewalk?
It stabbed the earth.
That seems ecologically unsound.
Apparently it's not, because now the ground is green. Because sword.
Yeah, but in the middle of winter, that's going to be huge problems. Like, they're not going to have the water table.
But it grew grass.
Now.
And now it's singing.
You're going to have birds migrating in a circle.
Look, if almost getting hit by lightning and being nutshot by the ocean have taught me anything, it's that Mother Nature is a bitch and deserves what she gets.
Stop picking fights with the ocean. There's a Roman emperor who tried that. Didn't go well.
I believe there was also a Sumerian or whatever Shah who tried to have the ocean whipped.
Yeah, and see how that worked out for him? They're dead now.
Yeah, he had his ass
his
whipped at
eyes.
Thermopylae.
I swear I watched a YouTube video on a game like this, and it's what I think it is.
Do you know what it is now?
I don't remember the name. That's the problem.
Well, this man cleverly disguises his attack with armpit function.
Ninja!
Yeah, always land butthole first to intimidate your enemy.
Well, now he's using his butt as a suction thing for the wall.
No, that's cool. He's just swings by, rip ass the window, and tries to carry on down his day. And they've all learned an important lesson about approaching the stabbed man armpit first.
Yes. Also, poor aim.
Guns are an option?
Guns at this, they were arquebuses. They are not full guns yet. They are baby
Okay,
guns.
is this before or after the fax machine?
Before.
Just a slightly before.
Okay, so, like, the fax machine could be a plot device.
I believe the fax machine is the bonus level in this game.
I'm just saying, that would be fairly ballin' for the era. Like, how do you dispatch your ninjas? Oh, we have a dude tell them what to do. How do you do it? We have a robot that spits out assassination paper that tells them who to kill, and then catches fire because it screamed a lot.
Yep, and then the way you defeat it is you put two whole, like, solid black sheets in the fax machine, and then you tape them together and fax it to somebody.
Oh, the classic. I was gonna do something with my mouth, but I forgot what.
I'm eating Skittles.
Oh, nice.
I mean, you could do what my mouth does and just run in, and run in, and run in.
No, it's like candied ravioli.
Oh shit! Is this not gonna work now? Oh, there it goes.
Copyright 2003 Activision Inc. and its affiliates, published and distributed by Activision Publishing Inc. Activision and Tenchu are registered trademarks of, and Wrath of Heaven is a trademark of Activision Inc. and its affiliates. All rights reserved. All other trademarks and trade XOK, the property of their respective owners.
Yes, I did watch a video on this recently. I knew it looked familiar.
I mean, is it about a dude who stabs people for crime?
It's about a dude and a lady who get assassination missions.
It's
Oh, so it's like Crime Stab 3.
Yes, this is totally Crime Stab 3, and I'm going to do a terrible job at this. So
You are required to play the lady ninja.
was that from Foxy?
No, that is from me.
Oh, fine.
Look, I need something nice to look at while you're sitting here being terrible at the game, okay?
But I already own a mirror.
My mirror's in the other room.
Oh
Just
shit!
download more eyes.
And while I could look at my blank
Villager
monitor, it
erupts into
depresses me
tears
right
in
now,
front of
so
town
it has to
officials.
not be
He
looked
explains
at.
that his daughter was taken as a
understandable. You
payment
can
for a
take
loan that
bridge
he
art
could
to
not repay. Other village girls have been
Choose to
disappearing in
ignore
the
it
night
instead.
as well. Witnesses come forth with
This looks like
news
they're
that the
trying to pay you in
village
words
girls were
instead of
taken to
money.
the temple in the bamboo forest. Because of the
That's
temple,
pretty much how it
the
works.
bamboo forest is considered a holy ground,
harder
not
to
to be
spend.
disturbed by the government and the police. Lord Godar has no choice but to send you into the bamboo forest for silent justice.
So basically, if you're in the bamboo forest, you can do whatever crimes you want. That's what I got out of that.
Crime is legal here.
Everybody knows the bamboo forest is a third act scene. How dare?
I'm not taking shit. Consult
shit in
map
the
when
forest.
lost.
That's similar to good advice in a number of key respects.
Hunt for ninja rebirth items.
Enemies will become alerted when you are spotted.
Master,
No.
People die when they are killed.
And now all I can think is I have made 1,000 blades.
That is some interesting posture.
It is, isn't it?
Remember, while Naruto running coined the term, it is much older than Naruto.
No!
Immediately spotted by the first dude.
Stealth.
So I'm gonna, because I actually recently watched an explanation of how this game's mechanics work, I'm gonna explain to everybody, him fighting people, like actually fighting people, is actually a terrible plan, because they are just as lethal to you as you are to them.
Yes.
Combat will ruin your day very quickly. Everything is a threat.
I mean, on the one hand, understandable, but on the other hand, hear me out. Stab.
Yes, and she has 2 of the stabby things, which
That's
is...
double the stab per stab.
That is
Yes,
double
you
the
can
stab.
also insta-kill for big stab.
Oh, that sounds like too much stab. Give something with a little less stab.
I mean, that's why we use her, because she has the smaller stabs.
Yeah, but that's still double the stab. I mean, is there a mid-grade stabbing option we haven't fully explored? Perhaps a knife, but with a smaller knife in a bayonet configuration.
I mean, she basically has 2 bayonets right now.
Ah, Bayonetta Generation 0, I understand.
Yes. And I don't know
When do
why.
you get the gun shoes?
Okay, in all seriousness, why is my up and down... Okay, there it is. Okay, yes, clearly looking at me.
He was looking up like, the heck?
Why is there snow gently wafting?
There we go.
I do not believe you are a licensed chiropractor.
Press F to doubt.
Simply press one of the buttons.
I mean, okay.
Oh
Why-
yeah, Bowser, I just remembered the rice. You need to get the rice. You need to get and use the rice.
Is that like an airstrike but with birds?
No, the rice you lay on the ground, and because they are Japanese, they cannot resist the rice, so they will eat it. But you have poisoned the rice, and so they die.
So wait, they're like, I know someone is out here trying to kill us, but hear me out. I found this neat snack.
Yes.
Okay, bold, zesty.
Okay, seriously, what is going on with my controls here?
I don't know. Have you tried pushing the button like better?
Well, this is why you don't cuss out Sony. Have you learned your lesson?
No.
Are
I
you
have
sorry
learned
yet?
Nothing.
All right, let's see if I can remember the saves. Okay, that's saved. All right. Uno momento. Controllers. Controller 1. Automatic mapping.
Yes, floor snack. From
They
the
are
makers
honorable
of-
samurai.
Hmm.
They are
Those are
honorable
certainly-
samurai.
Well, those are a collection of words.
They will eat the rice ball that is out on the ground so that their master will not accidentally find it and eat the rice ball himself. They are taking one for the team, as you say.
Did I change the control?
Look, it's like a PS1 game. The controls are basically made up. Good luck.
This is even worse than I had.
Consult map when lost.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I'm here to help.
All right. Can I go
I mean,
up
I
here?
can push a button if you think that would help.
No, but I appreciate the sentiment.
Yeah, anytime. I got 4 buttons here to push.
I think he's coming over here. Yes, he is. Hi.
Hello.
That man must have cold feet. And soon he will have cold everything.
Lumbar support deducted.
This is why I'm slightly miffed at you for making me play the Ayami first, because I don't remember her map layouts.
How did that guy even get up here?
Very carefully.
And I mean, he was staring really intently at that wall, so I mean, there must have been something going on there.
Look,
there
Matt, we
was the
found
shiny
Samurai
rock.
Baton Mountain, so I don't know what you expect.
Do we see anything on the wall here? I can't say anything in particular. Oh well.
There was a bird. It was pretty.
Oh, goddammit.
Kicking
Oh,
its
right,
ass.
the food! The food that I'm supposed to be eating. I should put some of that in bowls.
Standard human food?
Yes, wherever that goes. They'll figure it out.
Is this anything like the balls from yesterday that you were putting in your mouth?
I don't remember the... Oh, yes! Yesterday balls.
Yes, the yesterday balls.
They had flavor.
I've obtained the peanut butter spoon. All is well.
Is that a spoon made of peanut butter?
Oh, it is a spoon for the peanut butter.
Yeah, but was it also made of peanut butter and like frozen, like they do for
No, that spoon would not survive me.
Well, that's why you get it in like a 307 pack.
Those spoons would not survive me.
That's the idea.
This is not going as cunningly as I had hoped.
Well, I mean, have you thought about stabbing them? Because they say knowing is half the battle. So if you can make the not knowing on the side of your enemies, then you've already won.
It's
two halves.
It's been a bit elusive so far. The whole stabbing them without me knowing. I think I've got like a 60% success rate so far with that. I don't know what my expected, stabbing, quarterly growth targets are, so,
I mean, that depends on the size of the knife, really.
So maybe you can help me release guidance to the, our investors as far as...
Okay, so first question, have you stabbed something?
Yes, several somethings.
Okay.
It resulted in stab wounds.
Do you think you could stab them more if you really tried?
It depends on the location and quantity of the stabbings.
I suppose that's fair. Like, could we look at a 30% month-over-month stab increase? Nice.
I mean,
Is that too ambitious?
I think that's probably about okay.
Okay. Then I expect to see huge industry growth targets.
The
Like
amount
that
which
man's fine.
that man did not notice a full-grown woman drop into snow
Don't
behind him.
worry about it.
Yeah, also, what are these guys doing outside? They were like, ah, yes, you were bad. Now go outside.
I mean,
Short straws today.
I feel like this is somehow related to the whole stabbing opportunities thing, but I'm not positive what that linkage is yet.
I feel like one of them upper deckered like the turbo in charge Ultra Boss guy's bamboo toilet, and now he's just mad.
Also, I just realized she is wearing a fanny pack.
She is. Okay, I know you can climb in there, but we don't need to do that. Oh yeah, this is the hot springs, that's why that is.
You are not in proper attire for hot springs. But to be fair, you could not use proper attire for hot springs. At least not on Twitch.
I mean, is there like some kind of a proper attire for like stabbings in hot springs?
The proper attire for hot springs in any and all times is no attire.
Yeah, try not to be naked when acquiring stab wounds. Important medical tip.
Because hey, in America, the answer to healthcare is stabbings and fuck you, don't be poor.
Squatch, pants are not an illusion. Pants are a trap.
I mean, that depends entirely on the pants in question. Like those pants, those are about 60% illusion. They don't have any pockets, and that's why she's got the ass bag.
I mean, they don't have any sides of the hips there, too.
Yeah, that would be where pockets would have been, but pockets are illegal now.
What if the ass bag is like a big giant pocket?
Is that not the purpose of... That's... You can't... I don't... I'm pushing a button. Robot punch. Why do I have that button? What was going on? I remember very little.
Wait a minute. Did Squick just squick himself?
Have you heard the whole full Free Corn Thursday rant, Rail?
I have not.
Was that Ducky's fault or was that your fault that happened, Squig?
Little of both by way of, I believe it was Parallax, who wanted a quick, fuck is Free Corn Thursday? And then I went mad with Power, and then Ducks put it to a snappy beat and edited it together. So,
Okay.
Like, try buffoonery. And sometimes you might succeed.
Oh wait, if it's on Dux's channel, then I might have listened to it and just promptly forgot about it, because my memory is terrible.
It is unlisted.
I invited a Ducky to these proceedings, but I believe he is like doing like actual musician things.
He's out there, adulting.
Hey, didn't you say you were
How
leaving?
dare.
The boss would not let me quit. Screw him.
Wow, I have
Just
way
don't
too many
show up.
YouTube tabs
Give
open.
up this high-salary job? No way.
I guess the important question is that, what's your browser?
Ninja! Where are you?
Shit.
I mean, depends on what I'm doing. Over on this machine, I'm running like 96 tabs of Chrome.
Oh god! Why?
Because Squick enjoys pain sometimes.
Look, every journey through my tabs is an adventure. You never really know what's going to come out of it, but also maybe don't explore them unless you know what's there. And I don't. This is fine.
Concerning.
Why was I shopping for a thermal camera?
Aha! Where'd
Ask
you
me,
go?
you have. Oh, that's a really good deal.
What are you going to
They
do with
can
a
hear you with a
th-
shade.
thermal camera?
Oh, they're just cool to play with.
Ah, forget it.
Like I've got one, but this is a higher resolution thermal camera.
Look, I want to be able to see my neighbors through their walls.
It doesn't. It works the opposite of that way. It's like you can point the thermal camera at a window, and what it's going to see is, yes, the window is very temperature. Like, but thermal camera, what's behind the window? It's like, what is behind? The window is very temperature.
Send that to your boss on a sick day. It's like, what's your temperature? This.
Oh, grumble.
If we're going to grumble, we need to make sure Ducky's here.
I will find the free corn video. I demanded of him. Wow, that's a lot of messages. Why did I... What?
A Squick has been summoned with many messaging. You're just a popular boy.
I'm not. That's weird. I'm just here to shitpost with my fingers and mouth, both of which are capable of communication.
Human communication.
Sure, if you like. I can also communicate with a Roomba.
I feel,
Hunting is not communication.
It's a form of communication.
I feel like that's a good resumeable skill.
I communicate with the Roomba. How? Remote control. Also, I use their app on my phone.
One of my favorite Roomba memes is the two witches riding on broomsticks, and then there's just another witch standing on top of the Roomba.
Yeah, modern problems, modern solutions.
There was a really good thing on Reddit a couple months back where somebody posted a couple of really good Roomba suicide videos.
Earlier today, I found an actually really nice subreddit that I didn't know about before, and this is the whole reason why I troll through all sometimes, is to find shit like this that I didn't know about. It is our fantasy slice of life, and it's just a bunch of a lot of just drawn slice of life images. Did you just save state?
Maybe.
How dare?
Maybe. I told you I was bad at this.
You sass me for being bad at Mario, but at least I have the guts to live with the consequences of my failures.
No, I don't. That's what, like, you're going to be given tremendous time powers and then say, like, nah.
Yes.
Did you just butthole punch that animal into the fifth dimension?
Yeah, I did. And did you see how it died?
Yeah. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, Whacker would kick a dog. That is all.
I technically stabbed it because I've been presented with a 30%.
Oh, because that's so much better.
It is in the
Rectal
butt.
implosion murder technique.
You see, there's a authentic samurai snowman thing. Because that's what people in the upper decker gulag outside do.
And the humans enjoy this?
Well, they must have, because there's even a present in front of it.
Look, sometimes the punishment is worth sending a message to your shitty boss.
What is that thing? This is gonna drive me nuts. Like, I know it was here, and now it's not here. Things can't just move. That is forbidden by law.
If you're talking about your own computing device, I mean...
Oh, we don't ask questions about that one.
Oh, look, a samurai with a bow. Like an actual samurai.
Kick enemies down using the somersault kick combo. Press the 4 times, then pull left almost. Yeah, that's a lot of words. Fuck it. I don't need that.
Do a flip.
See? Nice little...
The one stick sticking out the front is concerning.
His head fell off. I don't think that's supposed to work like that.
He shouldn't have tried to get ahead in life.
Where the fuck is Freecorn Thursday? I know it's here.
It's
I
tomorrow.
know it's here. It has to be.
I've got it.
I had it. I had like 73 copies of this fucking link. Now it's just gone. It is scrubbed from the face of the internet by the forces that don't want you to know.
About Free Corn Thursday.
And big corn protecting their big corn secrets.
Alright.
Wait, was that sent to... It has to be in one of these. I know it's here.
Did
I'm
you
not
play it
crazy
last
about
Thursday night on Paris stream?
it might have been. He wasn't. Where is this? Ladies and gentlemen, the sound of one man slowly losing his mind.
That looked like it was probably painful.
I've obtained the link.
To Free Corn Thursday?
Yes.
Even Squid can't find it and you already found it?
What is this bullshit of the highest order?
It's called searching general chat in the Ox.
You can't just search for chats. But also, thank you.
No problem. Like 90% of my job is knowing how to find things in various policy and resources. So remembering
corn.
that is just...
No, there is a different pre-corn.
There are multiple corns?
There is multiple Free Corn Thursdays.
That one was one of the initiators. No, there are other pre-corn Thursdays.
But there can be only one.
There it is. Yes, I have found it. I have located it using my human meat brain thought fingers.
Are you going to use your sound hole meat finger projectors to instantiate the projection?
I'm gonna project these fingers. like seductive style.
Oh yeah. That was cursed.
I summon button number 4. Are you prepared for button number 4?
Yes.
Doesn't matter.
All the
Pushing it.
buttons.
Button number 4. Oh, actually, no. Colin. Which number am I hitting? 1 through 4.
3.
Wacky bullshit music. So that's good.
Okay.
Why are your knives shining? What's going on there?
I mean, would you prefer this? See, this is like an extra long, like, deluxe stabbo.
Deluxe stabbo.
Deluxe
Okay, yeah, that tracks.
stabber. And then we can kind of go back and we can, oh, but we want this one. You can pick that one up. Oh, I want to go back to this one. Oh, I don't want that one, so I'll go
Wait, no,
back.
where did the 17-foot-long death pole go?
Don't worry about it.
I'm increasingly concerned about it.
Don't worry about it.
My level of concern increases.
Attempts at reassurance increase.
Laser noise. Why is that saved? So I think the only one that hasn't hit is like button number 2, and I don't know what's in there, and I'm a little bit scared of it.
Do it.
Robot punch. Oh, okay.
It was that one.
But why though?
I mean...
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, I'm going to stab this dog in the butt, so you will observe how it dies.
I have seen pictures. You cast rectal implosion, and suddenly its organs aren't.
It's more like it has to gyrate a bit before it finally expires.
We all gyrate in death.
How do you know that?
I contain knowledge.
This is fair.
I have finished listening to Free Corn Thursday, and I have the stupidest grin on my face. I will now trade you. Have you heard of the African kamikaze squirrel?
No.
The African kamikaze squirrel is a squirrel that lives in a very specific kind of baobab tree in Africa. The squirrels live in colonies in this tree, and when the colony is threatened by a predator, the elderly or unmated male squirrels will ingest the leaves of the tree and cling to the predator. The leaves of the tree react with the squirrel's stomach acid and cause them to explode, either injuring and scaring off or straight up killing the predator.
Press F to doubt.
Meat does not work that way. Possibly. I'm not a meatologist. And they do have several fluids. I find this, therefore, plausible. Or at the very least, concerning. Which I believe to be fair. We should all be concerned about this.
That's Africa's problem, like many things.
Good. Good job.
I feel like I should be grumbling right now. Like my brain refused to acknowledge whatever you just said. It was put into memory and then dumped. So I assume it was dangerous on some level.
Don't worry about it. Okay, Rail, I am going to save scum this because, again, I am terrible at this. And I don't think you want...
lunch?
Did I what?
Did you just steal that guy's lunch?
No, I stole his present, not his lunch.
No, this can't be happening to me.
Oh,
I mean, you've killed him too, so you've also stolen his
Wait,
future.
No!
It's only a
I'm
little
not
bit
ready.
of murder, and that's legal.
I'm ready. Why don't I show you?
Let the girl go.
What? How dare you disturb my game of cards? Aha, you are one of Gorda's pets. Hey, get back here! Your family
Cards.
owes Echigoya,
That's totally
damn it.
what they were doing.
Echigoya.
Just playing cards.
That's
Yep.
certainly
Looks like
something
you
it could have
chose
been
the
similar
wrong party
to,
to crash.
in a number of key respects.
That man has a gun.
And he's pointing it at me.
What are we streaming today?
Shirinu has arrived.
Yes.
Apparently,
appears to
some
be a
sort
samurai
of
game.
if the Earth was the moon, and also you could steal presents, and then sometimes people explode. I haven't been paying attention to the plot, but I don't think it's hurt anything significantly. As long as you realize that it's just really intense DDR.
I'm not terribly good at this, so
Oh, I will context real quick. While actually engaging people in combat is a student plan in this game, you are required to fight at least one person per level. It's the boss. So he is actually supposed to engage this guy in combat. He is not screwed up this time.
I am an expert ninja, apparently.
Apparently.
Alrighty. Anyway, I just wanted to bring to the stream a thought.
Oh God, what?
Okay. So you have the original filming of Star Wars, right? But oh God, who created Metal Gear? Who was the guy who was in charge of that?
Greg from accounting.
Wrong guy.
Nope, that's canon now.
Hold on, I need to Google this. Give me a second.
Greg Kojima from accounting.
Thank you, Kojima. There we go. I thought it was Miyazaki for some reason.
I'm going with Greg
Hayao
from accounting.
Miyazaki is the Studio Ghibli guy. Also,
Okay.
The mention of Echigoya's name
remind me of
by
Studio
George
Ghibli later.
Forrest
Continue your
was
point.
proof that
Anyway, my
Tokubei
point.
had inherited
Original
the
filming
family
of Star
business
Wars, but you
after his
replaced
father
Steven
was killed.
Spielberg with
You must
Kojima, with
infiltrate the Echigoya estate
Kojami.
and punish the evil merchant.
So you have
Kojima.
Luke, you have Lucas and Kojima just bouncing off each other.
So what you're saying is Darth Jar Jar happens.
That sounds like
No,
a yes.
no, we're talking about the original Star Wars, original trilogy.
Yes, the first trilogy. Darth Jar Jar happens.
I don't know if that would make it better or worse. That's technically the prequel trilogy,
I mean, that's
not the one
probably
with
fine.
Luke Skywalker.
We've already got a bunch of, canonically brain-damaged robots, so, I mean, why not just start handing out the fancy glow sticks to everyone? It'll be fine.
She is an innocent. I am not supposed to kill her. So
Look,
I will
if you
not.
want to find out which child in the crowd of children is the Jedi, what you need to do is just give them all lightsabers. It'll
Oh, I
sort
was gonna
itself
go-
out.
I was gonna go with, carpet bombing.
Let's see here. The other thing.
I mean, that'll work too.
Brain function, please. Ow.
Well,
God. Pain.
so
I'm just saying, you have the industrial might of the entire, empire behind you. And they're not really geared up for find that dude, but they're very geared up for, and then blow up that planet. You have a certain set of skills, and you have to stay within that.
The funny thing is they didn't even need the Death Star to blow up planets. You could just do it in one shot, rather than an entire bombardment.
Yeah, which, I have thoughts and issues with that, but this is not the forum, so I will leave it be. Were those pants stapled to a door?
yes, they were.
Okay.
That's pretty common.
It's you're killing people so you can take their pants so you can get pockets. I understand this game.
I've got it. Studio Ghibli might do a good retake on Star Wars.
Didn't they do one of the Star Wars Legends or Visions?
I don't know.
Finding out. One moment.
I know they did a Halo Legends, I think. Was that or it was the Dragon Ball team?
No, they did not do one of the Visions.
Well, they should totally have a Dragon Ball Jedi fight. Just two dudes squatting and yelling for an hour, then they both get nuked by the Death Ray.
I believe the correct term is Spirit Bomb.
I was thinking.
Well, why does
Turbo
the
Laser
Spirit
because
Bomb
it's
take an hour to charge up?
Because it's holding a thermal detonator.
Because it needs more deer. Someone in the chat will get that joke. And they will not tell anybody, other than that they got the joke. Do not explain the joke.
I feel like explaining the joke.
Ah, yes, the bomb.
Oh, there's a ducks in the chat.
Yay!
Ducky.
Ducks, you have a grumble to make up for.
Yeah, Ducks, you've got several grumbles, so get your butt in the voice chat here, please.
So, stop me if any of this sounds familiar. Studio 4 Degrees C. Studio 4 Degrees C. Production IG. Casio Entertainment. Toei Animation.
I feel like most of these are people who made watches. Continue.
I'm gonna go with the watch thing, too.
Bones Incorporated.
Oh, that is definitely a watch. B-Train
Production.
A Ducky is here!
Yeah.
Hi, Ducky.
Apparently, Warner Brothers and 343 Industries, but you know, that's just for production rights. Probably.
So,
It's
Ducky,
just,
Ducky, you have several grumbles to preside over here.
Grumble.
Several grumbles. Grumble.
Although
Grumble.
earlier, something just popped in my head. Thank you for joining us on Oxyladia audio service, where the buck may not stop here, but the acronyms do. It's a break joke.
That's the Ox baby.
Grumble.
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 Speaking of grumble, it's time for today's dad joke calendar joke.
Oh, God.
Excellent. Do it. Do it.
My husband tripped and dropped a laundry basket full of freshly ironed clothes. I watched it all unfold.
Grumble. I'm actually about to go do something with Mrs. Ducks. However, I think I know a way to break squick.
Does it involve corn?
It does not. It involves dehydrated shrimp sold in tiny packages at gas stations.
Hey, you sent me, like, information on the shrimp, and then I wound up accidentally looking up drug presses on Amazon.
Not my fault. Anyway, thank y'all for the invite. I am going to go play with Mrs. Ducks because I like to maintain happy marriage because that's how that works.
Beautiful thought time. Tell Mrs. Ducks that we appreciate her.
Yes.
Y'all are running in the background, but I park you with this. Grumble.
Grumble.
Well, now that he's ducked out.
Anyway, I got a visit from my aunt today. She breeds dogs as a hobby.
What kind of dogs?
Papillons. Just itty-bitty dogs with giant ears that look like
Okay.
butterfly wings. They
So
just
small
run around
dogs.
all over the place. Yes,
Obtaining reference.
they are small and adorable.
Am I allowed to pet them?
Yes,
Do
if
you
can
wish
catch
to
them.
keep your fingers?
If you can catch them.
That's cool, I got oven mitts.
No, those things. They are an acceptable level of cute. Apply pet to dog.
Hold on, I have a picture. I don't know if you stream things, but I'm gonna throw it somewhere. Where do you normally throw things that are mentioned on stream?
Just go ahead and toss it somewhere in one of the gaming rooms and say which one.
Alright, I'll throw it in Petty Pet Picks. In.
Perfect. I feel like you should move. Thank you.
Movement is forbidden. Well, there's just a dead guy there. Those guys do not care.
Well, they got excited about it for like 10 seconds, and then they stopped caring about it.
And it's just like, okay, bored now.
Pretty much.
There are few things more satisfying than being swallowed by the pit of corgis.
Corgis are adorable.
I am well aware. Remington is a good boy.
Oh, so good boy.
Actually, where is he? Amy! Pepperoni!
Oh, so
Have
good
you tried
boy.
petting
outside.
them extensively?
The Kiwi has taken the pupper outside because he needed to go to the bathroom.
Oh, so good
Anyway.
boy.
The pupper is down.
Instead, the cat will get pets. Patchy? Yes, you know what is good.
So,
Yay, kitty!
Squid, can you give me a estimate of like my stabbings per annum progress here? Like, are we exceeding targets or what?
Sorry, I didn't realize my sound was on.
Oh, I 100% knew mine was on. And I think you're hitting about a 27% stab per stab target there.
Okay, we will work to increase stabbings here.
I mean, it's
I will
technically
be back
3%
shortly.
short, but, you know, meets expectations.
Okay. I hope Rail is going to fetch the dog.
Is there, like, a Twitch option where chat can just press a button and the dog gets pet?
In the Beeple, yes, there is. In the Aux, no. We have to hit affiliate status before they will give us, like, harass people.
I wish to affiliate with petting dogs.
I'm down with this.
Honestly, that should just be a thing. There should be, like, a petting zoo channel. Where they will just have people bring animals to the camera and be like, hey, this is an animal, it's pretty great.
I mean, we could also do like a thing where like we try to get you to pet Frank, but then Frank decides he's gonna constrict you.
Frank keeps trying to steal my watch. He anchors his butt to my watch, and then, like, the rest of his body goes on an adventure.
Is he like trying to squeeze it off of you or what?
No, he's just like, yes, this is a tree knot in the human wrist. I understand what do. I anchor butt length. And then my stomach will shimmy. For those of you very confused in chat, Frank is a ball python.
Okay.
He gets
Yeah, it's not just some dude, like, gripping my wrist with his butt and trying to steal my watch.
I feel like this would have been better had you not provided the context.
Had you not provided?
I mean, that's fair, but then people would get real upset about me feeding him rodents. He's
Well,
a good noodle, but he has all the onboard processing power of a 1993 DVD screensaver menu.
but you feed him fancy rodents, right?
Well, it's regular rodents prepared fancy style. It's like, look, if you're gonna have frozen rodents, then they had better be sous vide.
Alright, I return. The wife has been put to bed, the pupper has been pet, and El Gatos Muchos and El Gatos Nina have been pet.
That's
Cool,
great.
one of those controls my streaming hardware. Wow, you are just the murder Grinch.
Are you talking to Frank or me?
You, Frank is a delightful noodle, about who I will say nothing back.
Oh! You know what? Somewhere, this is somebody's fetish, and you know that.
That was someone's husband. Good sir.
Well,
No, I mean, they're still married.
I mean, he
Till
also...
death do us part. They are no longer married.
I don't see a coroner on site.
I
Legally,
don't
they're
know.
not dead.
Infidelity is a fetish for some goddamn reason.
How is she running that slow for moving her limbs that much?
Well, you can do... I mean,
More
but
attractive?
then she could do this.
I mean, it's important to get the cardio in.
Squick, apparently we are supposed to ask you about boiled peanuts.
Okay, you want to open this can of worms? Here we go. Strap yourselves in, because there's some foods in the continental United States that don't make a damn bit of sense. We're going to start with boiled peanuts because apparently, fuck it, why not? We've got a food here that is designed to be crunchy, and it's pretty good in the mouth. You open the shell, you put the peanut in your mouth, you crunch. Sometimes you have to deal with that weird peanut paper thing on the outside of the nut, but I mean, nothing's perfect. So what do? Apparently we've decided, yes, what if we put them in hot water and made tea and then didn't drink the tea? Which, I guess, is something you can do if you're bored as hell. And then somebody's like, what if we ate the crunchy tea leaves?
Except it doesn't
A,
crunch
you have
anymore.
No, you have destroyed the texture. There is no crunch there. You have invented a complicated round noodle. And they're like, but what if we added Cajun flavor? You can't. It's round. You can't add Cajun flavored round things. I refuse. That is an illegal combination. Not only is the texture 3,000% forbidden, but the shape is wrong. You need like a walnut, a boiled walnut. I would allow that, but no, they went after the peanuts because why the fuck not? So here we are in a world I disagree with because somebody's selling boiled peanuts, which is a food that shouldn't exist. You can boil plenty of things. You can boil a potato. That's how you get mashed potatoes. But a peanut? Really? Really? That's what you're going with? I hate it. Full disclosure, I've never actually had boiled peanuts.
Fun
think-
fact.
I think
Peanuts
they're
can
actually...
be used to make nitroglycerin.
Peanuts can be used to make anything. They're a weird magic food.
Okay,
That's
okay.
why
You
the
have
peanut
to
is superior to the bean.
you have to go from peanut to napalm. How do you do it?
Very
I've-
carefully.
I feel like
As
somewhere
at 3M.
Tom Bombadil just shed a tear of disappointment and doesn't know why.
Beans are the inferior legume to the glory that is the peanut. I will stand by this statement.
I think
Look,
you're
Brooke,
gonna...
You're about to get Charbon, so...
Yeah, you're about to die on this hill, man. I don't know where the bad man went. He stabbed me in the butt.
Look, I don't care how many Louisianas you've got per peanut. The fact of the matter is, the texture is objectively wrong for the shape. Like, you can't have a soft, round, lacking crunch food that you have then Cajun spiced. It's like a spicy nothing burger. There's nothing there backing it up. There's no secondary effect. It's purely a spice delivery mechanism. It is nature's gel cap.
You are a very shitty ninja. You got into combat.
I know.
Nux has given you a link within the chat on Twitch.
Fine, I will... Oh, that looks adorable. Wood pet.
What, the,
I mean, I'd get my arm shredded, but, you know, wood pet.
What is it?
Is El Gato.
El Gato. Yeah, I'm not a great ninja. But I already got the,
yes, for somebody who moves their limbs that much, they move.
I mean, as we've discovered, I don't think anybody in the Ox is really great at video games. The trick is to be entertainingly bad.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's hard to be, like, entertainingly bad at this. I mean, it's just me going around and fighting everyone.
The answer is yeet thyself upon the enemy.
That was not the button I meant.
Halo is
That's the one I
easier
did.
to be entertaining with.
I mean, you can be like, hey, look at that. And then they'll be like, that's not the name of the game. You're like, whatever, fuck you, I'm teabagging a space ninja.
Actually, wait, I know what's wrong, Whacker.
What?
You need to put on the sombrero.
There is no sombrero in this game, otherwise I would 1000% comply with that.
You're telling me there's no, like, classic Japanese rice hat? That's close enough to a sombrero, I will accept it.
Okay, so I think that the third guy you unlock, Tenchu, has a, I think he has like a disguise with one of those hats, but I'm not positive. I will commit to you, though, that if that is the case, I will run around with that.
Assuming you're capable of unlocking him.
I was,
within the
but
stream time limit.
there was some... Oh no, it's not going to be tonight.
Well, that is the end goal. Obtain sombrero. Japanese flavored.
Wait, why are you flavoring the sombrero? That's worse than the peanuts.
What if we boil the sombrero first?
What the fuck is a boiled sombrero?
About the same as a boiled peanut.
Wait, no, that sounds like actually it would be a really tasty dessert. Because it would have nothing to do with either. And it would be, like, some kind of extra fluffy churro.
So...
When you boil the sombrero, it just...
No.
New incognito window, we're looking for boiled sombrero.
Because that is what needs an incognito window, truly.
Well, the top result is from Amazon, so we know we're onto something good.
The CIA must never know.
So, does boiled sombrero with seasoning fit in with the whole rant earlier? Like, is that acceptable, or what was the criteria? Because I wasn't really paying attention.
Oh, one moment, Dux, that is a very important update. I am amazed. Good job. Living dangerously and reaping the rewards. Also, do I need a 55-inch inflatable cactus?
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
What do you need it for?
Why
I
would
don't
you?
know.
Why would
Find
you
out.
I'm
not?
sending a message.
Yeah, it's like, why would
Damn,
you
it wouldn't
not?
arrive in time for me to take it to Alaska.
That reminds me, I need to get my finances back in order after my recent computer upgrade, because there's something I want from Amazon very bad.
Is it a 6-foot inflatable lobster?
It is not, but close.
Why
It
not?
is a 6-foot shark blanket that is a sleeping bag blanket that you get in through the mouth.
Okay.
Oh god, I want this. I want this. I love sharks.
Wait, as opposed to what alternate orifices?
As opposed to, I don't know, unzipping
You
it.
don't wanna know.
Wait, why are they offering me bulk sombreros?
If you want to know more, you can look it up on the internet yourself.
I
sir.
thought
Guys,
you were
they're trying
looking
to sell
for
me 1
boiled
dozen-
sombreros.
No, they're trying to sell me 12 mini sombreros for $22, or 1 dozen full-size sombreros for $46.
That is actually not that bad of a deal.
That's color me skeptical.
Obtain sombreros and boil sombreros? Maybe.
I mean, okay, so there's 12 sombreros for $44. You're basically down to what, $4 a meal, something
They
like
have
that.
Flat-size sombrero.
Oh
and
my
also
god.
Dog sombrero, with poorly
Wait.
photoshopped dog included.
What if you boiled the small sombrero and put it upon the boiled peanut? Would
That's
this
gonna be
redeem
other
the
way
boiled
around. You're gonna
peanut?
use it. No, it's gonna be like you take your hat off and you dunk it in the boiled hot dog juice, which is of course where you put the peanuts, and then like you swazzle it around and then you pull it back out and your hat's full of boiled peanuts, and it's like that'll be $5.
This sounds like
Agree.
that sounds like
Wakey,
fair
wakey,
food.
boy.
I like it how he went from like asleep to immediately being whipped around at like relativistic speeds.
He moved a little bit. He woke up and was like, oh crap, and then you flipped him and dipped him.
Understandable.
When I dip, you dip, we dip.
Yeah, I'm just gonna drop this in the general channel for Auckland. Just enjoy that poorly photoshopped dog.
Okay, I think this is the boss, so let's save. No. Oh, I know what that was. That's where Gun Guy is for Ricky
Steal their
Maru.
commemorative plates.
What?
Oh, like 2 rooms ago, they had a bunch of plates on the wall. Can you steal one of them? You're like, haha, you no longer have a complete set.
Where? These?
Yeah, those. Not break them, just, take one.
It will not allow me to claim these. What about this? What about this little? What is that?
That's a Barton blanket. So, in a place where you don't have a bunch of chairs, if you want to, rip ass, but you don't want ass clapticus problems, where people will know where you are exactly in the base, target you for assassination, you can just plant ass on the floor pillow, and then, just whoop-pow.
What does the cup do?
It's a tea tray.
Oh,
And
Matt,
so
you're
you
gonna
can be
need that after you're done.
inconspicuous.
Yeah.
Couldn't have been me. I'm just sitting here drinking tea.
Yeah, we know about odor absorbing underwear, Ducky. We know about that. That's
Fart directly into the baking soda.
Ignore the poop.
Do you know what this requires?
gumption.
Adult supervision.
I am an adult.
A non-disclosure agreement.
Non-disclosure agreement.
I
A
mean,
monthly subscription.
This requires hookers who are not allowed to touch you.
yeah. Let's kind of ease up on the.
Nope. Moving on. Sorry, I forgot we were on Twitch.
Can you at least steal their art?
I
Like, murder's one
mean,
thing, but at least that's like a turbo crime.
I can do this in front of it. Is this acceptable?
Eh.
Well, that's. I feel like you're contextualizing the art without really making it yours. If you could just attach some handlebars to it and like pull it slowly out of there. And
I
then
cannot-
one dude is gonna be like, "Oh, who goes
I'm
there?"
a
And he'll be
head
like, "Art collector."
I can't
All right, have fun out there.
stand on the art.
Why
Do
do
you
you have a
have a
giant
ball?
creepy wall head?
Drink.
Hey, imagine.
Oh, there's a mask.
Yeah, imagine you're just like going to the bathroom at 2 in the morning. There's no electricity because it's the candle era, and there's just like a flickering, creepy clown ghost up in the corner judging you.
Okay, so if I get this out, and if I kind of want, maybe I could, if I aim very carefully.
Stop trying to pick his nose.
I'm trying to pick his. I mean, when do you think the last time was he picked his nose?
You are not an accredited long-range dental hygienist.
I am now.
I suppose that's fair.
Okay.
Like, do they have a governing body for this?
Don't worry about it. Okay,
I'm a little
so
worried about it.
so there we go. See?
I hate this.
He's been refreshed. Oh, god damn it, she moved. Oh well.
I don't like anything that's happening here.
I don't know why, but the conversation just reminded me, for no reason, of one of my favorite jokes I've thought of recently.
Oh god.
Why do ghosts make such good lawyers? Because possession is 9/10 of the law.
Okay, so this is actually a really good moment. So if we examine the butt pillow, it appears to have handlebars. Does that mean that you can like give her wheels and kind of ride her around like a jaunty motorcycle?
Oh, that butt pillow. I thought you meant the farting one. I was gonna be like, well, sometimes you just really need to hold yourself to the floor.
No. We're talking about the cushioning butt pillow here.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's got handlebars.
I think those are for the knives. Could be wrong though. Hello, Digiman 619.
It is a digital man's. Hello, digital
That's
man's.
what they want you to think.
Oh, fuck it.
Turns around at the perfect time to hoof you in the front butt.
Why can I not throw him?
He's very heavy.
He has a sword.
It's not relevant.
It's a
Well, he's
very
also short,
relevant.
well-known fact.
No. Ah, damn cat.
Meow.
You must pet the cat.
Just get a better pet like a snake or something.
Or a raccoon with guns.
If you decide to wait near my trash can, you can capture the little bastards that keep raiding mine.
I don't think I can. They sound very sneaky.
They are fairly sneaky. I have not caught any of them, and at my sister's recommendation, I purchased an airsoft rifle to deal with them, yet they seem to like to come out when I am not available for shooting.
Shocking.
Yeah,
Can't imagine why that might be.
it's kind of difficult.
I'm just imagining them in raccoon space. Oh shit, he's got a gun! Scatter!
Well, then you're just gonna have raccoons armed with gas station knives.
Mall
Ninja raccoons.
Mall ninja raccoons.
I would watch the hell out of that series.
Oh lord. I am not up to everything not up on everything that has been included in the Knife Fight City universe. Is there a Mall Ninja movie idea in the Knife Fight City universe
Oh,
that
God,
someone
I
knows
don't
about?
I think
Let me
that
pull up the Knife Fight City wiki.
I'm pretty sure that if it's anything like a thing that they've already thought of it.
Also, the Courtesy Flush is apparently watching us.
Oh, bold maneuver. Happy to have you. Yeah, crows wouldn't snitch on you. Accurate.
Hello,
Yeah.
Mr. Flushing Courtesy.
Look, I mean, those are some smart birds, and I'm just saying, we get the raccoons' gas station knives. The birds, I think, should have laser pointers.
You
So-
do realize what you are proposing is pretty much like the apocalypse. We're considering arming creatures that would actively consume us cheerfully.
Yeah, but we already have corporations, so at least these ones you can pet.
But there's legal controls on corporations. Can you name one legal control on raccoons?
There are legal controls on whether or not you can own raccoons as pets.
Yes, but none on if you can have one as a business associate. Probably. Citation needed. One moment. I'm going to Google.
So that's the
I still have an
stone
incognito
your
window
father
open.
searched for all those years.
As a side note, I find it hilarious that the random stream of us filling in for Storm Song's normal Halo stream is the one where we get the Senpai noticed me moment.
Well, to be fair, I did invite a number of people to join us, so...
Raccoon
That is fair.
control. Learn about raccoons.
Oh, that is
Raccoons.
very
Portland Autobahn.
interesting.
Need advice on how to legally own a raccoon.
Huh? Is that a business?
There's nothing in here. I guess this isn't Google. This is Diet Google. One
Kidnapping
moment.
girls isn't enough, huh?
Let me go to real Google.
Why
You
did
must
she
be one
flip?
of Goga's dogs.
Because
would you?
dramatic
Now
entrance.
let's see.
Wow, that's a
Kidnapping,
lot of turbo
Jewel
yoga.
theft, bribery. You two have been bad boys.
Guards! Guards!
Well, the closest thing I can find to a relevant article is how to keep wildlife from invading my Wichita business.
Wichita is a dark place. We do not go there.
Why? That sounds like a somebody wrote that because of a very specific problem.
In Wichita chaos, wildlife such as birds, squirrels, rodents, and raccoons can become a problem for people with commercial properties. They aren't your typical customer, and so should have no business near your business.
Kansas, because even the animals are bored.
Please, don't kill me!
This is just adding motion-activated security lights, netting, not having giant trash piles, and also making sure there are not raccoon-sized holes in your building.
How?
Someone paid for this.
Like, does somebody go out and like measure the raccoon to like know how big it is, or what?
Is there a raccoon? Is that a job?
I could have
I'm
sworn
Googling that too.
raccoons are like cats, where if they can fit their head in, everything else can follow.
So autocomplete is now terrifying.
What have you done, Squick?
Look, their top recommended result is professional raccoon latrine removal.
I have many questions.
I have many questions as well.
You've been joined by a pro.
Hello.
Hello.
I just wanna stop in and
Hello.
say hi, Whacker, and everybody. I appreciate you always stopping by, man, and it's kind of interesting hearing your voice. So, yeah.
Hey, man.
Everybody.
Well, we are glad you stopped by.
Yeah, dude, keep playing that game. We'll talk a little bit later. I gotta go back and do stuff, so I just wanted to see you guys. Have a good one.
Yeah. See you, man. Take care. Alright, I don't know where the fuck I'm supposed to be going.
Do you think that's just a bunch of raccoons who show up to steal, like, one honey bucket and then they add wheels to it so they can get into an illegal underground street race?
So, it feels like if there's a professional latrine raccoon removal service, that there's, like, some kind of thing here. Like,
The
there's...
only thing I can think of are the raccoons out digging latrines? Do they have tiny shovels? Do they have helmets?
Oh, can you buy a tiny shovel for a raccoon legally?
What does OSHA have to say about employing raccoons?
OSHA doesn't apply to raccoons.
How do you know
OSHA's
that?
a people thing.
How do you know that?
I work for the government.
I don't
Don't ask
care.
questions.
Do you work for OSHA?
So Amazon will sell me a tiny shovel. Wow, they will sell me a lot of tiny shovels.
Will they sell
Is
you?
it a tiny shovel or a trowel? There is a difference.
No, these are straight up tiny shovels.
Oh lord.
No, wait, no!
How have I just been linked?
No, we had a deal! No, please, no!
They seem,
Someone has
Another
killed him
jewel.
before you did.
Yep.
Exactly is going on here?
kill thief.
At last, I finally have
Disembodied
Goda's
voice.
jewel of virtue will be mine as well.
These guys have weird hobbies.
Newly come
Yep.
you will enjoy.
Apparently I can get an 8-pack of golden miniature shovels. They're also spoons.
Are there any peanut butter spoons?
I mean, not that I saw, but I can look for it.
I am again an expert ninja. Press F to doubt.
There's a spoon that says my peanut butter spoon. There's a lot of spoons that say my peanut butter spoon. What the hell? I've gone from, like, okay, that's interesting, to wow.
Oh my goodness.
They would also like to offer for sale a jelly knife and a beauty spatula.
Okay, now I have more questions.
Yeah, understandable.
Well, you see, when you put the lotion on the skin, sometimes there's a lot of lotion, so you need a spatula.
You can't just spatula the lotion.
Yes, you can.
Okay, you shouldn't.
Spatula
though.
many things.
I feel like I need to go try this.
Stop spatulation-ing. That's a very real word that several people know.
Yes, namely the three of us.
3 is several.
I am filled with knowledges.
Also, I can't see our viewer. Let's...
There are 11 people who
Enemy
are
friends.
suffering brain damage along with us.
I only have my baby screen right now. The big screen is indisposed.
Whoa,
Until I am sad.
so sad.
Just download more screen.
Yeah. Download some more RAM along with it.
Yeah, then ram the screen.
Oh.
With my new setup, I can actually run an 8K setup. So I was like, oh, I should look into how much an 8K monitor is.
Yeah, that's
My spoon.
How much do you think it was?
I'm gonna
At
guess
least
about
$12.
3,000.
3,000 is a good guess. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, but I'm pulling it up just to be sure.
I only know this because I was looking at this like a year ago.
It's definitely more than $12. That's all I'm saying.
All right, my friends, I am extremely tired and I do have to work tomorrow, and haha, East Coast time means it is late.
Oh no.
Well, tell it now.
So I am going to wrap up this stream. And I appreciate both of you very much for joining me. This is good fun. I enjoy streaming with friends.
This was
Yay.
excellent.
I have had a good time, and I just want to say that Tenchu screen there has like big FBI warning vibes about it.
You mean the large disclaimer at the bottom that's like, we will destroy you if you so much...
Yeah. It's like, you have purchased film on VHS tape. If you show this to any other living human, your brain will explode.
we
It
will...
is the Japanese.
We
the
will
ninjas.
microwave your brain.
Yes, with VHS technology.
All right. I believe that will do it for tonight. I thank everyone for watching. And Squick and Rail, please say goodnight to everybody.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
God.
It's been a whole lot of fun for us, and we hope you've had fun as well. Watching this here, Stabapalooza, where sometimes knives win, where knives are not meant to go, and a lot of people died. Not to worry, they're paid professionals.
Yes, that was excellent, and as you clearly all saw, we demonstrated better than a 35% quarterly stabbings per annum growth rate.
Exceeds expectations.
Exceeds
Well done.
expectations, better than average guidance. All right, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. We will see y'all again soon. Toodles.
Have fun out there.